Summer camp. Hey, don't record yet, okay? Here are 3 secrets for maximizing your camping experience this summer. Bring a tuba with you and put it on your picnic table. This keeps the campsites on either side of you vacant. You could have an entire campground to yourself that way. Should you forget your tuba, the guitar, or the ukulele, or the violin of a teenager next to you at a neighboring campsite will make excellent kindling. And remember, if you're ever attacked by a black bear, just feed it a spare fish. Like this one. Just chill out, roll up in a tiny ball, and relax if the bear attacks you. As if. All right, let's get started. When I was 11 years young, my parents sent me to Loose Moose Bible Camp as a prize for memorizing Bible verses like "Be ye kind one to another." I was beaten up twice that week by Bruce Johnson, the meanest kid this side of Harlem. Bruce had wrists the size of my thighs and tattoos the size of Bermuda. He was so unsaved he could not even sing along on Kumbaya or "It Only Takes a Spark to Get a Fire Going." And one afternoon, Bruce used tuck shop money to coax me into the woods. He threatened to kill me right then and there if I did not yell certain words very loudly, words they were not teaching you at morning chapel. Wow, I got thinking about Bruce the other day when one of our kids tugged on my sleeve and handed me a brochure for summer camp. I wasn't eager to see any of the children beaten up, but there were 4 reasons we sent them to camp through the years. Number 1, peace. Peace! My wife and I had 3 kids in 3 years, so each June when school was dismissed and mid-July rolled around, she threatened to run away from home. Camp kept our marriage vibrant for 20 summers. 1 week of peace and serenity goes a long way in making up for the other 51. Number 2, childcare. When someone offered to take the kids off our hands, feed and entertain them for less than $5 an hour, I said, would you take them for 3 months? Of course, there's a downside to everything. One year, our 10-year-old learned to drive a speedboat at camp, dive off the rocks, and shoot with live ammunition. He also heard Bible stories from Mr. Chadwick, an ex-convict. Number 3, romance. Is there a better place to experience firsthand the ups and downs of relationships? I have yet to meet a guy who comes home from summer camp without at least 3 former girlfriends. Speaking from experience, I fell in love 16 times at camp and once kissed a girl named Patty Gilbert while she was working on a leather craft. I even asked her to marry me, but she said her boyfriend would kill me if she did. Number 4, he's laughing. Where else can you develop a deep and abiding love for great hymns like "My Hope is Built on Nothing Less Than Schofield's Notes and Scripture Press"? Camp kids not only know these songs by heart, they can do the actions. Well, 2 reasons outweigh all the others when I think of sending the kids to camp, and I'm serious here. Number 1, they learn gratitude. For a month following camp, our kids did not once complain about soft mattresses or food that is dead when you eat it. Camp helped them appreciate the little stuff in life, like hot showers, no bed bugs, and sleeping in a room with less than 20 sweating people. They learn gratitude. Number 2, they discover grace. You remember Crazy Bruce? Well, something happened to him. Our speaker, another ex-con, I think. No, he wasn't. He told us about a Bible verse, Romans 10:9. If you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Later, I watched Bruce the bully stride to the front of a dusty old chapel and fall to his knees. He prayed out loud, Jesus, I believe I need help. I believe you. Forgive me. Change me. And the results were startling. The very next day, Bruce asked me to forgive him, and I did. And when it came time to leave, he hugged me until my tiny ribs squeaked, and he cried like a 10-year-old, tattoos and all. Recently, I was told that Bruce is a preacher now. In the summer, he's program director at Loose Moose Bible Camp. Subscribe or the duck gets it.